Alright guys, welcome. This is your boy Will the Thriller from the Villa. And guys, in terms of camera work, it won't be clean necessarily. I will be switching back and forth and holding the camera because there's I don't there's no good way to put my phone on a camera stand and but I feel like I need to do both things. But I'm gonna try to do this without my glasses. That way it's not very distracting. Because I've found a lot of times when I do. Anyway, guys, let's get into the video. So in terms of the game, we got the announce of Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Very good games, but like I was saying about my glasses, sometimes I know people find it distracting, so that's why I took them off for the video. But guys, anyway, I'm about to go ahead and react to these new RPGs. And so, um, guys, if you like this type of stuff, go with the like button, go comment down below, and go hit the subscribe button. And guys, without further ado, let's get into it. So, these new games got announced today, and I kind of had a little bit more faith that they would be announced today rather than not. Because, a lot of times, this stuff you sort of have to be careful with because you don't always know when it's going to be announced. But we got the starters announced. They showed us the region, and, you know, hopefully some new stuff. I at least saw one place in it, in the whole region, when they showed everything, that you could maybe find fossils in a cave, or different rare items in the cave, maybe some evolutionary stones. Guys, we're gonna see. I'm gonna kind of unpack the whole trailer for you. So yeah, just sit tight. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't like it, the best way to show that you don't appreciate what I do is by clicking that like button. So just punch it. Punch it. Show your frustration by punching the like button. But guys, anyway, let's get into this. I'm not going to have it on sound because I do not want to get in trouble for copyright. I'm not trying to take this as my own. It's definitely not. Everybody should know that I don't own this. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm actually going to put my phone against something different. Alright, so the region so far looks kind of clean. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely go see it. If you're watching this today, you should be able to find the trailer easy. Just look up Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield, or Pokemon Sword and Shield, whatever. Pokemon Shield, Pokemon Sword, you know. Okay. So, I gotta kind of get into this. So, but yeah, it should be easy to find. So, the region looks clean so far. These are the graphics. It's gonna look pretty clean. It may not be the final footage. So, yeah, it says game footage not final, but most likely it will be. So, the footage looks a little bit more clean. It looks more like a PC, kind of, it looks more like a... It's starting to kind of look like... What game am I thinking of? Oh, my gosh. Oh, shoot, what game is it? It is, Ni no Kuni. It kind of looks like Ni no Kuni graphics. That's what it reminds me of. This game reminds me of those graphics so much. But yes, it kind of reminds me of an online RPG, kind of the way the graphics are. But it's cool. It's cool so far. It's a big, expansive world. What was that? I missed something. See, you just have to pause it so much. There's a battlefield. Oh my gosh. This is making this feel more like the anime. It's so awesome. I'm loving this. If this is how the graphics look when I play it, I'm gonna seriously love this game. I've seen at least one of my friends posted about it. One of my old friends back from my band days back in high school posted about it. So I know that other people want to play this besides me. Alright, so that looks like a grass type gym, so that looks pretty promising. Or maybe that's the normal type gym, because that's what the Hoenn region did to us. They put a leaf on the normal type gym. So what am I missing here? Alright, so we got the battlefield. We got a forest, that's pretty cool. We got a cool city, kind of Kingdom Heart, yeah, okay. Oh shoot, I forget which Kingdom Hearts it is, but the one that Roxas, where you start out as Roxas in Kingdom Hearts, Eventually, you make your way and you play Sora. But when you start out as Roxas, that whole city where you play as him, that's what this town looks like in this trailer. No joke. When you're watching the trailer and you see the train car passing by, and it's kind of the frame is moving up, and you see these buildings as well above the train. That's what I'm talking about. That reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, sort of. So good graphics so far. Graphically, I'm not opposed to this. I feel like it's sort of the same graphics as we've had before. Wait, what was that? That was good graphics right there. Again, Kingdom Hearts type of graphics. Good stuff. There seems to be some ad there for something either that you don't use in the game or something that you use in the game. The poster is like posted on one of the walls of the brick buildings in the game. In that city that I told you about is what it seems to be like because I see the train. Anywho. Ooh, there's snow. There's a lot of snow. I always like that. The snow region is a very good. Well, not a snow region, but a place with snow is very good. They're trying to incorporate that into more Pokemon games. Snowy path, that's cool. The lake is a definitely cool view. Okay, so first big thing I can say, but like if you don't think anything else that I've said in this trailer is worthwhile, like it's all BS, this definitely isn't BS. Okay, so first big facts here. Okay, we do not have the same battle system as Let's Go. It seems like they will not be open world. That was something they just did with Let's Go. Now, they could change it if people really are upset about this. But I really doubt that they're going to be upset about this. Junichi Masuda stepped down as director of the Pokemon community, and I forget who stepped up, but whoever did, I know they listen to you guys. I really do, because they're trying to challenge themselves to do more cool stuff. But yeah, like in the trailer about like 020 the 2 dots 29. That's the place where I'm at in the trailer out of 213. So I'm at 029, and I see this person walk into grass, and then them encounter a silhouette of a Pikachu. It seems like the battles will be the same as they were before. And so yeah, it's not going to be like Unova, where there's specifically only Unova Pokemon before you complete the Pokédex. So I'm hoping that's what this is, but who knows? Oh my gosh, whenever they finish the game, the developers probably get the game early. I'm really doubting that they don't. Like, they probably do. But cool battlefield. So yeah, they did away with the old catching system for Let's Go. Not old, but they did away with that catching system. So I'm sorry for those of you Let's Go fans. You're gonna get back into what us OGs have for this. What us goats have, greatest of all times, have. The battle scenes look clean. I feel like I'm gonna like it when I play it more. So it seems like there's a battle arena. I feel like I'm gonna like it the more I play it on the Switch. I feel like I will. Like, I definitely will. Oh, the city. Okay. Alright, let's get down deep into it. Alright. So I don't know what this city is. It looks like there could be a battle facility, like a coliseum. It looks like it's snowy for sure. There might be a battle coliseum. There might be some cool shops. I'm not for sure. I think the shops will be the big city thing. They always try to add somewhere in the game where you can buy like a bunch of evolutionary stones and different stuff. So I really doubt that we're, yeah. So I really doubt that we're not getting something like that. We are definitely going to get something like that. And maybe it'll be better than it has been in the past for other games. But anyway, moving on. Okay, that's another big point. Big facts. Big facts. Okay, so I know they're not going to go back to what they did in Sinnoh with underground hideouts, but it seems there's some sort of mine shaft. Like, I know there's a mine cart. There's mine cart tracks because I can see them in the trailer. Unless they just totally don't do that in the final game whenever it's released. They have it in there. And I assume you're going to be able to, I assume you will be able to find rare items, okay? I'm just saying this from experience. When you see a cave nowadays, not back in Gen 1, when you see like not in the first games like Red and Blue, but when you see a cave in the future games, especially one that looks all shiny and diamondy and stuff, like you might just find some really that just might be the hotspot for finding like all kinds of cool stones, star pieces, different stuff you can sell. You can't find man-made items like repels, I don't think. I don't think that would be something. But maybe evolutionary stones, different stuff. They're going to give you a way to find that stuff. That stuff won't be limited. They've learned that that's not a good idea to limit that stuff back in Generation 1. That's why I said, if you want to find a gold mine of rare items, there's probably going to be one in the game. And I don't want to guarantee, because there might be a better place in the game. But I guarantee that this might be the place where I guarantee that this mine shaft with the mine cart tracks and everything, I guarantee that might be a place where you can find rare items. And maybe rare Pokemon. Maybe a legendary Pokemon as well. But, who knows. Anyway, let's keep going on. So that's my second big fact. That's probably, when I was thinking of how I was going to, like, react to this video, I definitely didn't want to play through the trailer because of copyright. But that's definitely one of the first things I thought of is I saw that mine, that cave that's kind of like a mine shaft, and I was like, oh, shoot, that's a good thing to talk about. Okay, next thing that I see, it's not a big fact, but there's this kind of view here, and it's kind of like a hill, like a big hill, kind of steep is what it looks like, and you can see it from a view, like, I don't know how to describe it. There's like this brown, not dirted area, but it doesn't have grass growing on it, so it's just plain old ground without grass. So it's just brown, but not like dirt. So you're standing on that. There's like two benches to the side. You have to watch the trailer to know what I'm talking about. I'm at 0.50 in the, of course, when I say 0.50, I mean 0.50. You know, kind of like time. Like, you know, anyway, sorry. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know what I'm talking about. 0, the 2 dots, and 50. Anyway, I don't want to spend time explaining that. But anyway, so basically it's basic ground. You have 2 benches, and there's this kind of old-fashioned wooden fence. You know, with three slabs of wood going across, one going down, you know. And it's a long fence, but from your view, in front of you, there's like a hill with rocks and bushes and stuff sloping down, and then there's this hill sloping up, and it has a bunch, like the grass has been cut in such a way on the upslope for the hill that you can see, it looks like different signs, and that could be really important to the story. But we don't know. So if that made any sense at all, good. If it didn't, I'm very sorry. But yeah, something kind of, oh no, that's kind of far-fetched. I was going to say something on here kind of looks like Meltan on the upslope mountain. But I don't want to go that far. That might be a little bit too far-fetched. But Meltan might have a purpose in this game. So definitely still keep doing your Meltan quest. For all you Let's Go players, definitely do that, because that's the only way you get the box. But anyway, so we got the Snow City, the mine shaft. Ooh, there's a Pokemon library. That's awesome, guys. And then this old-fashioned town or whatever. I don't old-fashioned plains or whatever. And then it looks like it looks like you might have a battle facility. Okay, I know this isn't game footage. This is like real stuff. This is really like good. Oh yeah, and then the starters. We have like I don't remember all their names. But I can give you some theories on what I think their types are. So we have Scorbunny, Burns the Grass, and then we have shoot. I can't remember all their names. So we have Scorbunny, Sobble, is what a lot of people are calling it. Sobble. We'll know when we watch the Pokemon anime how they want us to say it. Grookey, okay. Grass type Grookey. Sobble, Grookey, and Scorbunny. Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield. Is that it? The games. Okay, yeah, they'll be released later on this year. I will say something first off. For those of you who are wondering what the price will be, I have looked up in an article, and if this article is true, they are now actually on pre-order for $60 each. So that's going to be the price of the games. So I was worried about this too, guys. If any of you all out there were worried that we were going to get a $100 bundle again, not that you couldn't get it for $60, but if you wanted the, whatever it was, not a Pokewalker, but it's pretty much like that. Yeah, that thing, the Pokeball Plus. If you wanted that, so that you could get the Mew, then you would have to pay $100. Otherwise the one that the Pokeball Plus that you got wouldn't have Mew in it. But yeah, guys, this is Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. So I'm gonna go back to how the starters look and say what I think of what types I think they are. So, for Scorbunny. Now, these aren't necessarily confirmed, obviously. I don't work for Nintendo. I don't know everything. But Scorbunny. Just from the colors I see, I feel like it could be fire and normal. And for those of you out there who think normal is a boring type, normal is far from boring. Normal is good. It may not be able to be good against any types, like super effective wise, but it is immune to ghost type attacks. You know what that means? You can't get shadow synced, and for you competitive players, you know that's a really good thing. But no, it's really good. It could have a dual type. I feel like it could also be good just being a regular fire type, and by good I mean, I feel like it's still okay to make it just a normal just fire type for its final evolution or whatever. Any of its, for Scorbunny itself or its evolution or the evolution after that. Because we know these things are going to evolve 2 times. They'd never change that. I don't think they're going to change it now. But yeah, I can see fire normal, maybe fire electric, but I think that's a little bit too far. I see that more on the water type. That it could be water electric. But this one for Scorbunny, it could be either fire normal, fire electric. It depends on how its color scheme changes for the other 2 evolutions. And then I could maybe say something. I mean, maybe it could be firefighting, but I feel like they're trying to get away from that now because they've done a fire and dark type recently, and then before that they did fire and psychic, and then before that, for 3 years in a row, they did fire and fighting types. So they figured, maybe we gotta expand out and do something different. So, maybe it could be fire and normal. I would like that. The first normal type starter. That would be totally awesome. I would be glad to have that. That would be awesome. And have a simple way to trade this stuff. Not all of us can get 2 switches. I'm gonna try my very best, but no promises. I'm just at least gonna try to get the games. But anyway, so we have Scorbunny. And then what else? That's right. You didn't extinguish all the flames. I don't know. Alright. Oh, Sobble. Yes. Okay, so for Sobble, I can maybe see it being water and normal. Maybe. What if they went water? What if they went normal for all their extra types? They wouldn't do that, I don't think. But what if they would? You know, honestly, the biggest thing I can see with this, but kind of what kind of debunks it is there's never been an electric type for a dual type for a starter, and that's because electric is kind of like, oh yeah, water, fire, and grass is a main type for the region. So is electric because Pikachu was a starter apparently back in Gen 1 for some of the games. So they don't. I don't think they want to mess with that, but they might. But Sobble is of the three starters, it's the biggest candidate I think for getting an electric type as its dual type, water and electric. Maybe water normal. I'm just looking at color scheme. I don't think they're gonna do water and dark again. I really don't think they are, but it doesn't mean they can't. But who knows? So honestly, maybe water ice. Who knows? We haven't had a water and ice starter yet, but who knows? Um, anyhow. And then the other one we have, and may I add, any of these, see, Grookey, Sobble, Score Bunny, any of these, I'm fine if they're just one type. Whether they get a dual type or not, it doesn't really matter to me. So Grookey, it kind of looks like it could be grass and fighting, maybe grass and ground, but they've already done grass and ground. They've already done grass and fighting. I've heard rumors. Some people think it's like grass and rock. I don't know why I said rumors, but I've heard some people say that they heard people say that it's gonna be like grass and rock. But honestly, what if I don't know? Like maybe I guess, but what if it's a grass and dark type? Because we've never had a grass and dark type starter, and it would be kind of cool if this grass and dark type was really competitive because Cacturn isn't. So if we had a cool grass and dark type starter, that would be awesome, and especially if Prankster, the rule with the ability Prankster is still in this game for competitive, then that's awesome. Dark type moves. Well, Prankster can't hit dark types, so if you have an opponent with Prankster, it can't hit you as long as you're a dark type. So if you change your type, oh well. But if you don't, then yes, you are immune to Prankster ability Pokemon. You can't get Thunder Wave. You can't get statused by a Prankstermon. Like nothing. Not Encore, not Thunder Wave. Any of those non-damaging moves are status moves. And yeah, so you will not get affected by those. But yeah, maybe grass normal, grass ground, grass rock, grass fighting, grass dark would be awesome to see. I don't think, have we had grass and dark? I honestly don't think we have. I'm really doubting it in my mind. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be grass and poison, but like I said, it could still be just grass type. So for this next kind of portion of the video, so I'm going to kind of read their Pokédex entries. Well, not really. They don't really have Pokédex entries. I'm looking on Cerebi, and really, Cerebi is a good quality source for this. But Grookey is apparently the chimp Pokemon. I don't know. That doesn't really tell me much of what it could be in terms of typing. Scorbunny is a rabbit Pokemon. We kind of figured that. And Sobble is the water lizard. That one's a little bit harder to guess what it is, but I mean, still cool stuff. Cool stuff though. Definitely cool Pokemon. We don't know a whole lot about this stuff yet. But, oh yeah, and it's the Galar region. That's what we have for the new region, and I've heard some rumors about what people think Galar means. Like, who's talking in my stream? What the heck? I'm gonna go back and watch this trailer later, but who is talking in my stream? Who just subscribed? What? What? I shouldn't be getting subscribers. Oh shoot. Please don't. Oh, anybody here kind of lonely? Dude, it's okay. I really don't care if many people come here or not. Alright. So, the Galar region. The Galar region is an industrial region. The region as you start in the south and work up to the more industrial areas of the north. It contains many large cities as well as trains connecting various cities. Amongst the cities are loads of fields, forests, mountains, and caves to explore. The Galar region contains various gyms for trainers to defeat in their goal of becoming Pokemon champion. So it's a really cool layout of the city, and you can kind of, for those of you kind of goats like Greatest of All Time, OGs, whatever, you can see where the Pokemon League is. You can just see it. Like, I know you can. If you can't, yeah, I don't know. But, anyway, guys, so I'm looking forward to this game. One thing I definitely want them to do, and this will make it way better for me, let's go ahead and set the bar. I'm just going to say that straight up. Let's go ahead and set the bar, because in Pokemon Let's Go, you were able to catch as many starters and legendaries as you wanted. Maybe not the two main legendaries, but like the other legendaries that were like smaller, like the trios and stuff. You were able to catch that. So, if you can't do that, I will be very disappointed in this game. It won't be a total loss for me in the game. I'll still like it because it's the first game that I will have played with every Pokemon in it. It's a new region and everything. That'll be the first Pokemon game that I've played with that. But, you know, it'll still be a cool experience for me because it's a new thing. But, I really want them to have that. Otherwise, Let's Go basically beat them in that aspect, if you know what I'm saying. Like, if any of you all dive deep into Let's Go, you will know what I'm talking about. Catching infinite legendaries, and catching infinite starters. But anyway, guys, that's it. What do you guys think of the games? Have you guys seen the trailers yet? Is it a win in your mind? Do you think it's going to be a good game? Some people are calling it trash. I think a lot of people want it. I think a lot of people like it. They've been needing to do this for a long time now. Like, give us anything and we'll be happy. They didn't give us a whole lot now, but I guarantee within the next month, well, check back at least a month from now, and I'm sure there's going to be more on it, you know. I mean, I work all the time, so pretty much I won't have to be waiting for this. You know, it'll seem like, you know, nothing for me to wait for it because I'll get home and I'm like, oh, shoot, there's more news about this. You know, and I'll read more about it. I might react more to it. But guys, yeah, I will definitely try to do battles of this once I can figure out the competitive system on this and how you basically get your EVs, IVs good and everything. I assume they're bringing back EVs. If they changed the catching system back to what it was before, I assume they're bringing back EVs and breeding, which is a whole new game for me because I have not done competitive breeding and stuff, but it doesn't mean I can't do that because they always change up how you do stuff a lot of times. Breeding usually stays the same, but like how you train your EVs up, get your IVs all good, like that usually changes from generation to generation. So, guys, I hope you liked this video. I really hope you go watch the trailer because honestly, watching it rather than listening to me talk about it, that's way better for you to benefit from. Guys, so that's it. So you chose Team Marina, huh? I like that name, by the way. Anyway, guys, If you like it, go hit the like button, go subscribe, go comment down below. And guys, if you don't like the video, the best way to show your frustration is to punch that like button. Punch that subscribe button, you know, and be back here to complain again. And guys, I will see you all later because this is your boy Will Thrilla from the Villa, and I will be back with another Let's Go. Oh shoot, I forgot to say, don't leave. So guys, I know I spun a roulette wheel for coughing, but guys, two things I want to say about this is one, I did not spin for singles or doubles battles. I don't think that was grammatically correct. But anyway, we're gonna move on. I spun the double battle, so it'll be a double battle. It will not be a single battle. But guys, if you have a Pokemon you want me to build a team around, and Let's Go, put the Pokemon down. If it has an Alolan form, put whether you want the Kanto form or the Alolan form, and put what kind of battle you want, singles or doubles. And it can be any Pokemon. You know, it can be Pikachu, whatever. It can be some Pokemon. Just request it, and I will try to do it. I have the Let's Go Eevee version, by the way. I don't have Let's Go Pikachu. I'm trying to get that before these new games come out, and I'm gonna get the new games. But anyway, guys, I really hope you like this. I don't have much to say, but anyway, guys, that's it. Pass friend codes in the comments or whatever. And anyway, guys, I'll see y'all later. This is your boy, Will Thrilla from the Villa, saying bye, have a good day, and I will see you later.